DTC brands need to take YouTube more seriously. And unfortunately, for a lot of DTC brands out there, they think YouTube is just a hub for all of their ads, all of their potential demos, all of their, I don't know, their content that they want to use as a library. But in 2026, YouTube is the biggest alpha that you can have, especially when it comes to YouTube organic. So I've come up with a report. This is the state of YouTube for D2C brands. And we're solely going to be talking about supplement brands here, but this applies across the entirety of major D2C brands in the entire industry. If you don't know about me, I'm the co-founder of Attention Grow and Attention Labs with my co-founder Daniel. We've generated over 4.5 billion organic views with the likes of Red Bull, PlayStation, La Liga, FIFA, Wimbledon. The list goes on, and you can check all case studies down below in the description. Now, when it comes to YouTube, the problem is most brands fall into a predictable failure pattern. There's abandoned channels, it's used as a podcast dumping ground, product demos, paid spike illusions, or viral spikes followed by collapse. And when we look at kind of the 15 brands I looked at here, we can spread this across a lot more brands as well. I've just used 15 supplement brands. They are all losing the game of attention. And the reason why is because they treat YouTube as any other form of social media. They treat it like Instagram, they treat it like TikTok, and they assume that if they post content, the algorithm will just serve it to people. And unfortunately, this is so wrong because YouTube, unlike anything else, is a click and watch platform. Someone has to actively decide to click on your video before they watch it. On TikTok, on Instagram, they just autoplay. The post will appear on your feed. But on YouTube, the viewer makes a psychological decision to see a thumbnail and a title, and they want to ask themselves, is this worth my time? If yes, you're going to earn the click. If not, they're going to watch a competitor. And unfortunately, YouTube matters a lot more than you think. And in America, YouTube is the biggest streaming platform, bigger than Netflix, bigger than Disney Plus. More people watch YouTube on their TVs than any other streaming device. So for DTC brands, this creates a problem and an opportunity. The problem is that your competitors are not other supplement brands. Your competitors are every creator on YouTube fighting for the same viewer's attention. But the opportunity is that YouTube is the only platform where you can build real depth with an audience. Imagine me if you make not even a 30-minute video as I put in this guide. I'm talking like a 10 to 15-minute video on a weekly basis. It will create more trust than 1,000 Instagram posts, guaranteed. You don't have to fake Trustpilot reviews. You don't have to get a fake doctor's opinion. No, they'll know, they'll like you, and they'll trust you. When it comes to an Instagram story or just an ad that they swipe past, they'll spend what, 10, 15 seconds on your brand? Someone who watches your YouTube video may spend hours, and that time compounds into trust, and trust eventually converts into sales. And when it comes to YouTube, you always have to think of it as scattered versus focused attention. And I'm going to present to you a number. One creator had a video that hit 16 million views and they made $44,000 from it. Now, I think it's good money, but if you're generating 16 million views, you should be making way more. But another creator averages 20,000 views per video, and they've generated over $18 million in business revenue. The difference is the type of attention that they attracted. When you have scattered attention, like the first creator did, it means your videos are meant for a wide range of viewers who loosely fit any profile. But what you really want out of your YouTube channel is focused attention. And focused attention is what brands get built on. It means reaching exactly the people who might buy your product. And DTC supplement brands, they should want focused attention. They should want focused attention, sorry. The problem is you're trying to reach everyone and you're failing. You're failing to epic proportions with it. What you should be doing is trying to reach people who care about their health, have disposable income, and are actively looking for solutions. So if you make a video with 50,000 of these views, it's going to be worth more to you than any YouTube video that you can make. And when it comes to YouTube, the goal is actually really simple, right? You want to keep people on the platform for as long as possible so they see more ads. This allows YouTube to promote more of your videos that satisfy viewers. Satisfied viewers watch longer, they come back more often, and they trust the platform to show them good content. So when it comes to going into your title, going into your packaging in of itself, you should make 3 promises. You should make an emotional promise, a topic promise, and a format promise. An emotional promise is essentially what you feel by watching the video. Is it curiosity? Is it entertainment? Is it fear? Is it inspiration? The title and the thumbnail set an emotional expectation that the viewer must deliver. The topic promise, what's the video about? The viewer expects the content to stay focused on the topic that they click for. And unfortunately, tangents lose people. And finally, a format promise. How will this information be delivered? If the title suggests a comparison, viewers expect a comparison. If it suggests a story, they expect a narrative. And if you break the format, it it kind of means that you're going back on your word. You fail on your promise. This confuses people, and confused people do not stay on your channel and they leave. When it comes to all of these channels that are reviewed up here, a lot of them promised education but delivered a sales pitch. They promise answers, but all they do is talk about what their product does. They promise value, but they just give this corporate spiel. Viewers click, they feel tricked, and they never come back. Now, when it comes to brand channels, right? I think they fail for one fundamental reason, and that's because of a mismatch. Because of what brands want to make and what viewers want to watch. Brands, I understand, they want to make videos that talk about their products, but viewers, they don't care about your products because they don't know you yet. They care about their own problems, their own questions, and their own interests. The only successful brand content is content that serves the viewer first and happens to include the brand. You want to weave in your brand as you make the video. And if you look at this, like if you look at this table, again, I'll leave a link to this in the description that you can just go and click on. On it has 1,000 videos and only 275,000 subscribers. Most of that is probably paid. Legion has 1,200 videos averaging over about 500 views each, and again, that's probably paid. These brands make a lot of content, and the content unfortunately was for the wrong audience. It was for themselves. The brands that win on YouTube understand that they're not making brand content, they are making a show, and a show has to be worth watching on its own merits, regardless of who produces it. Now, going kind of deeper into D2C brands, there are 6 major failure patterns that we need to discuss. The viral spike and collapse. One video probably hits 1 million views, all of the other ones just flop. And it means that they just hit a single lucky video without finding a repeatable format, and unfortunately, that is just luck. Then you have the paid spike illusion, aka what Grun's done. They made a video that had over 2 million views, paid of course. And the actual organic performance of their channel is about 100 to 300 views per video. And unfortunately, when it comes to that, it creates a misleading picture. Your leadership or the CMOs, the growth, everyone, they're like, yeah, 2 million views. And they think YouTube is working. But when your organic content averages barely anything compared to that, the channel has failed to convert any of that paid reach into subscribers or returning views. This is the worst kind of vanity metric because it hides the problem while consuming budget that could fund real content strategy. And then you've got people that love to dump their podcast that no one's listening to. You got the ones that don't actually care about their YouTube channel. They just abandon it. The product demo trap where they just say, my product is the best. Here's how you take a supplement. That's it. And lastly, it's the documentary that no one asks for. And this is Huel in specifically. If you go onto Huel's channel at the moment, it's actually quite funny because there's all of this high production value. There's these crazy cinematic shots. But again, nobody's watching. They're making beautiful content about sustainability and nutrition science, but the average views is like what, 300, 400? There's no point of doing this. Now, I've spoken about the negative. Now let's speak about the positive in terms of D2C supplement brands. Bloom Nutrition via their founder, Mari Llewellyn. They have 259,000 subscribers, 817 videos. There's growth when it comes to the channel. And when it comes to Bloom's success, is directly from Mari Llewellyn's channel. She doesn't make product videos. She makes content about her health journey, fitness routines, and daily life. And the reason why this works very, very well is because people follow people. They do not follow brands. Mari has built trust over time by sharing her transformation story. And when she uses Bloom, it feels authentic because it is authentic. She is not selling what she's doing. She's just living out her reality that Bloom is a part of. Now, when it comes to what D2C brands should do, I'm going to give you a list of video ideas that they can borrow so that you can translate it directly for your brand. This format here, I tested X number. The reason why it works very, very well is because volume creates anticipation. People want to see who wins. So the number in the title promises completeness, aka I tested 47 protein powders, only 3 were not lying about their labels, or I sent 30 supplements to a lab, here's who failed. Or you have the extreme commitment format. AKA, I drank AG1 or I drank greens for 90 days straight. My doctor was shocked. I took 10 different supplements for 30 days each. Only 2 did anything. And then you have the countdown or the quest format because the ticking clock creates tension. 30 days to drop my inflammation markers without education. I gave myself 60 days to build muscle on a vegan diet. That's a video that's going to perform very, very well. Then you have every category because completionism is satisfying. The viewer doesn't have to watch 5 separate videos when you've done the work for them. So I tried every gut health product at Whole Foods, or I tried every supplement Joe Rogan has ever recommended, or I bought every collagen product and tested them on my skin. Then you also have the underdog/access format, which is I stuck into a supplement factory. What I found was disturbing, or I got a supplement company to show me their proprietary blend, or again, I crashed a bodybuilding expo to ask pros what supplements are fake. Again, behind the scenes is inherently interesting. The viewer gets to see what they normally cannot. Then you have the worst rated/1 star. I tested the worst supplements on Amazon, or I bought the cheapest supplements and sent them to a lab. And then lastly, the versus format or the comparison. $1 supplement versus $1,000 supplement. You've seen that across YouTube. The reason why, in general, all of these patterns work very, very well in the DTC space is because they format, no, they look at 3 specific things, and that success moves across all of the concepts that I suggested because there are personal stakes. And it kind of showcases that someone has something to gain or something to lose, a specific countable commitment. 47 products, 365 days, 100 hours. The number creates credibility and curiosity. A lot is forgettable, but 47 is specific, sorry. Then you have implied discovery. Something is going to be revealed, a secret, a winner, a failure. The viewer clicks because they need to know the answer. When we look at D2C supplement brands, when they're making those product X benefits explained videos, they should instead be making, I took our competitor's bestseller for 30 days and compared it to ours. The content isn't about the product in of itself. The content is about the person using the product to answer the question that the audience normally has. So in conclusion, the D2C supplement industry has treated YouTube like an afterthought, and unfortunately the data shows it. And I'm not even talking about supplements here. I'm talking about the D2C industry as a whole. Abandoned channels, podcast dumps, product videos. Unfortunately, no one cares about them and no one is currently watching them. The video formats that work are not complicated. They're borrowed from creators who get millions of views. They test a lot of things. They commit to something extreme. They'll show what others won't show. They'll compare, they'll rank, and they'll reveal. The brands that figured this out will own the attention of their customer. And unfortunately, the brands that do not will keep uploading to empty rooms. So let me know what you thought about this. Once again, I'll leave a link to the state of YouTube for the D2C brands. I'll leave the report down below in the description where you can just access it. You can look into it for yourself. You can steal the ideas and you can do what you want. I'm going to leave you with 3 options. You can continue not caring about your YouTube and potentially missing out on the greatest opportunity in 2026. You can take everything that I said and implement it in for yourself because I gave you a lot of source. I think what is in this document is enough to go away, speak to your teams, and really implement a really strong strategy. Well, step 3, we can take care of it all. I'll leave a call booking link down below in the description if you want to go down option 3. But if you want to continue not caring about your YouTube, just click away. So if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more videos like this. I've been Ahmed. You guys have been hopefully my new customers. Take care. I'll see you very soon for another video.